Most all of the women that
11 toes down.
all of the women that we're dealing with nowadays are children. Let me expand on that.
Are you guys single by choice, or is it because the guy you want doesn't want you? Because it doesn't make. Salutations, greetings, and various ways to say hello, people occupying this realm of existence. And if you're transversing it, wave at us. It is I, your shenanigan shogun, here with your legume loving lord, aka my love. Here to give you another episode of We On Professionals Podcast, the best podcast in the world.
Have you noticed something?
Those tell my wife.
I feel like the most of the people that we're dealing with nowadays, especially when it comes to the people of the opposite gender. Let me not say most of the people that we're dealing with of the opposite gender. Let me say all. All of the women that
11 toes down.
All of the women that we're dealing with nowadays are children. Let me expand on that. Let me cook. Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook. Who gets an allowance? Children. Only children get an allowance. Only children get angry at people because they are told that they can't provide for themselves. Only children want to prove wrong.
Tantrum tyrants.
You know, they want to prove wrong of adults and go and start saying, look, I'm providing for myself. Look, I'm a big girl now. Only children do that. Only children want to be told that, wow, you're doing such good things when you're just basically doing what adults do.
Yes.
Because if you're a fully grown adult, if you're a fully grown adult, you deal with your own bills. You pay your own bills month to month, all the time. You work. Yes. You go to work, no two ways about it.
Mathematics.
You handle your business. You're responsible for your well-being, for your house and everything. Now, only adults do these kinds of things and then don't ask for appreciation for doing the bare minimum of being an adult.
Who wants to be praised for taking care of themselves?
Now, unfortunately, the bare minimum is no longer the bare minimum nowadays. Because the bare minimum... No, seriously. The bare minimum is no longer the bare minimum nowadays. No. Here's my chat. When it comes to the bare minimum, right? The bare minimum is I treat you well. Right? Because I want to treat you well. Right? But then when it comes to today, I don't have a reason to treat you well. Tell me one good reason why I should treat you well.
You're not entitled to it.
I'm not entitled to do that. The nicety of treating you well is no longer there because most people feel it's demeaning.
Or those people who if you open the door for them, they're like, I can open my own door.
I can open my own door. Okay, fine. Now, I don't need to do that.
And you guys are the people who are, you're the people who are ruining it for the people who actually appreciate that BS. Imagine being nice to people and then I'm nice to you now, you make me look like a dickhead.
Now, here's my chat. I feel like there are guys who are looking at you in the gym because you're pretty, you have a nice body, you have ass, etc. But in exchange for them looking at you, and I don't think that it's right that they're looking at you while you're just trying to work out. I don't think that. I think that it's fucked up. But the flip side of it is because they're watching you, if something fucked up happens to you,
they will be the first to jump.
Help you. They will help you. And depending on how creepy they are, they either are going to just look at you, and then if some shit happens, they help you and then leave it at that, which is what creepy normal people do because people are creepy. Or they're going to ask for your number, which of course you can say no to that.
100%.
But that's just the exchange of being watched. Now, unfortunately, we've seen where guys are so afraid nowadays of being called creeps that they'll watch women get hurt in the gym. The women will be trying to do something that they're clearly not,
cameras,
you know.
And shit.
And then guys will be like,
"Who wants to be turned into a TikTok?
I don't want to become famous as being a creep. I don't want that. So if she's asking for help, I'd rather save my reputation because a reputation is very important to men, no matter what kind of men you're dealing with. It's very important.
Reputation.
Here's the thing. People die all the time.
I mean,
you can die and it won't mean anything to me. But my reputation is me. As a guy, it represents me.
100%.
How I make money is also based off of my reputation. So now you're stuck with a situation where women have to be either cautious about the men who are staring at them and understand that these guys might beat them up for saying no with their numbers, or they must deal with the fact that there's a guy out there who's a coward and doesn't want to deal with that shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The real men will obviously take a hit to their own self-worth, because that's what real men do. But the term real men just means that you're just a tool. You're just a tool for women. That's what the real man is. No, not for women only, but society as a whole.
I mean,
a real man is a tool that is used by everyone.
A useful tool, not just a tool.
Not just a tool, a useful tool. So it's kind of fucked up.
Because you can have a tool that's like...
I'm not saying that disabled people can't be used in society. No, that's not what we mean. We're just saying that on average, if you're disabled, you're not going to be in a position to help someone.
But if you do, you're supposed to be like this and you're using it like this, how?
But I won't lie. There's a lot of like disabled baddies out there, bro. I've always thought to myself, I've always thought this to myself, like if I end up fucking a disabled girl, is that pity fucking? You know? Is that pity fucking?
No, it's special fucking, bro.
I thought that was reserved for girls who have like Down syndrome or something.
She takes down to fuck too far.
Oh man. But like, do you think that their moans sound different from their normal speech patterns?
We're gonna get canceled. I don't want to say what I thought. I don't know. There's something that popped up in my head when you said that. Now let's move on before we get cancelled here.
Hey man, these are questions people have to ask themselves, you know?
Okay.
Because here's another chat. It's like, if two down people have sex, they have another down. Right? That's a thing. It's a passed down trait. Cubed.
Cubed. That part.
Oh, shame.
Meds.
Yeah, shame.
We don't like meds.
You don't like meds.
I don't like meds. I like meds, but I don't like meds.
You don't like meds.
Only multiplication and additions, no subtractions. I mean,
that's a lie. You like subtraction. You love subtraction, especially when it comes to clothes.
Very,
no homo. Yeah, we can move on to something else because
this one goes out to the ladies. Right.
Okay.
Are you guys single by choice, or is it because the guy you want doesn't want you? Because it doesn't make sense to be single by choice.
I think it's both. It's a little bit of both. Nah, I'll tell you why. Why I think it's a little bit of both.
You can't be single by choice.
Let me tell you why.
The person you want doesn't want you.
No,
the person you want doesn't want you.
Now here's
think about it now. How can you be qualified for a job? You want a job, you're qualified for the job, but you're not choosing to go for that job because I don't want to be employed. That doesn't make sense.
Here's the thing. It's like, here's the jobs, right? The job that you want is the job of a security guard. Right? That's the job that you want.
Okay.
But then the job that they present you is the job of a construction worker.
Okay.
Right? And this is mid-June.
Okay.
Mid-June.
Uh-huh.
You don't want to go and work outside in mid-June.
Fair enough.
Which means you don't want that job.
Mm-hmm.
And then the job that you want to go for, they don't want a scrawny security guard. They're like, why would I want a scrawny security guard? It makes no sense.
You can't say you're unemployed by choice, my guy.
No. It's by
what
choice.
You want doesn't want you.
No, but that's
what you want. No.
But choice.
What you want doesn't want you because I'm a scrawny ass motherfucker. They don't want a scrawny ass motherfucker. And the only place that they will take,
but they want you.
But the only person who will take me is the construction. Then I can't say I'm unemployed by choice.
It's by choice. No, you chose not to be. No, you chose not to be employed. You chose not to be employed. You chose not to be employed. The only reason,
because if they wanted you there, then you wouldn't be item.
But they want you there.
What would make sense is
if they want
you there, and you're saying that they
listen.
If they want you where you want to go,
I hear you there. But they want you there. They want you there. Yes. But you don't want to go there.
Yeah, and it's fine.
Which means that you chose not to be employed by them.
You chose to be unemployed by them.
Which means that you are unemployed by choice.
No, nah.
It's unemployment by
two
choice.
things can be right at the same time.
It's
That's
correct.
what it is. Because on one hand, where you want doesn't want you, but where they want you, you don't want.
Didn't I say that in the start?
I'm trying to go with you, motherfucker.
No,
why are you fighting?
No, you are fighting with me. Why are you fighting?
Yeah. When I not
I was right.
Mathematics.
Just admit.
No,
I was right.
I'm saying no. What I'm saying is at the end of the day, two things can be right. Yeah, you can be single by choice, and at the same time, where you want to be, they don't want you. I mean,
I think the only people who get rejected by both sides are like Macrezas, but even old women.
That iPhone.
But even old women.
Family, if the greaser came to you and she had a nice Bundesliga driving an R35, my guy, and said, "Hey, bruh, one night." Which iPhone?
What the fuck are you talking
You want the
about?
fat? I mean the A. Yeah, I got you. Moti.
What's wrong with you?
No, using the iPhone 17.
I know it's not in 17, but anyway. Here's my chat. If you're a woman who gets rejected by both, if you're being rejected left, right, and center, I'm sorry. Because even ugly women don't get rejected like you.
And they have the most kids.
I can't.
Am I wrong? Am I fucking wrong? Think about it. The most clapped ladies in the face. The facially challenged ladies. They must make
sure. They must make sure. Opportunity. They're like, hey.
They must pass on their genes.
Yeah.
Their genes make sure.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, the prettier a lady is now, we've seen stories. They struggle to have kids.
I think that
just put the tip in a clapped chick. Boom.
That's a lie. The pretty chicks don't have a problem with having kids. It's the problem where money comes in. And now the ugly niggas are the first ones to hit. That's why they always have kids where you look at them, you're like, that's your kid.
Then you look at them and you're like, we understand.
It was here. It was here. Her genes were pulling enough for both of them. That's why the shit looks normal.
Hey, but then that's the problem. The child will start off clapped, grow up, they become pretty, and then the boyfriend will see the girlfriend and think she's pretty, and then see the mother, and then fuck the math, because it be like that.
I don't know.
Anyways.
The mathematics you use.
But it be like that, bro.
The mathematics you use, my boy.
I've heard a lot of stories where like the boyfriend sees the mother and then they
this
eat
is
the mother.
quantum mechanics. You use quantum mechanics, not even quadratic formulas here.
Hey fam, let me ask you something, right?
Always.
If you found out that your girl used witchcraft to be with you, how would you feel?
I would honestly not be surprised.
But what type of ladies are you dating? Wait.
I'm not surprised.
Why are you dating ladies who would bewitch you?
Because number one, I like Betty women. I like Betty women. Betty women. I love Betty women. I also like... What the fuck?
I don't know.
I like Betty women. I like Xhosa women. Now, unfortunately, in Botswana, I also like women who come from Bobonong. And I've had a few attractions to women who are like Nigerian women.
Pretty, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Shit.
So, now, unfortunately, because I'm attracted to women who come from the capitals of witchcraft,
fuckery,
I'm just more likely to be, tied up in that nonsense. So I'm just like, I can see it happening. I can see it. There's no way that I wouldn't be able to find myself being bewitched. No. Not bewitched. No, that's not.
Or enchanted.
Enchanted. That's the one. Encanto. So now
Guys,
I can see it.
Now, if you want him to be noble, you know what to do. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's been your Shenanigan Shogun here with your loving Lord. And we on Professionals Podcasts. Your favorite AI Spectrum babies. And until next time.
I'm not AI generated, by the way.